Hey guys, Quante95 here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Kirby Superstar. And now you're probably wondering a few things. I went back and refilled my health and got the ninja ability again because, well, in the last episode I figured out that there's a whole nother part to the castle part that we're going to be doing. This is the last part of the castle segment, and it's actually, this part isn't that long. I could have actually included this in the last episode, but at that point, I wasn't motivated to play the game anymore. Like, I was getting so frustrated at having to repeat certain parts in what I was doing in the last episode, and it was getting really repetitive, and I didn't want to play anymore, so I just stopped recording. Simple as that. But there is actually a door right here. I could have seen a slight glimpse of it before the lights went off. And you'll get the sun ring if you come in here. But yeah, so I don't know, there was just a large amount of frustration that came out of the last episode. And I just really wasn't planning to play the game anymore, or at least for that amount of time. So I went back and refilled my health and everything so I wouldn't die instantaneously upon going in this area, because there's a lot of enemies that just swarm you. These Brano birds just decide they're gonna, you know, come after us and all that good jazzy stuff like that. But yeah, there's only about 2 treasures in this. 2 or 3, I can't really remember. But it's not that long of an area. Now what you want to do right here is actually charge your jet. And if you do that, you can hurry up and get up here into this door, because there's actually a switch that lets like this little stone column go up, and the door is behind the stone column, but you have to do it really fast. See, the door is right there, and you can sort of see a little glimpse of the stone column. Yes, a life refill. I have 0 lives right now. If I die, I'm screwed, and I won't have any more treasures. That's what happens when you get game over on the Great Cave Offensive. I think you lose all your treasures. I'm not exactly sure because I've never actually gotten game over on this. Surprise, surprise. But we are finally done with the castle area. Thank Jesus. Now, I'm actually gonna save. I don't care. Okay, now let's go. I don't need the maximum tomato there. Alright, finally we can move on to the next area. After all that frustration. And the next area isn't as long as the castle. It's still pretty long. Each area in the Great Cave Offensive is pretty lengthy, but it's not as lengthy as that castle was. And none of the puzzles are nearly as frustrating as they were in the castle. So, screw you, castle. I don't like you. Alright! It's good to actually be someplace different. If you hit that switch, a bunch of enemies will come out of this hole. You can actually go inside of the hole. Who knew? Because I sure didn't the first time playing this. And we got our last season part thingy. Wintertime. But yeah, I didn't know you could go in there. And that was probably one of the treasures you'll most likely miss if your first time playing this, because I know I should have missed it. Or maybe I'm just stupid like that and I suck at this game. But for this treasure is an odd one too. You actually want to charge your jet, or they give you a bunch of abilities right here to use. I'm just going to use the jet. And you want to, yeah, do that. And you can get behind here and get this treasure. And I had a lot of like hard times getting that one too. I don't know. Like, to get most of the treasures at the end of this, you have to be really experienced with playing the game in some sort of way or fashion. You have to know how everything works. You have to have a lot of practice using powers. I've said it millions of times before, but I can't put enough emphasis on it because it's just a very important thing if you want to 100% this. Like, it's just vital. And see, some of the secrets they put in here, you just would never guess unless you're just really that observant. You can see one of the stone things is a different color than the rest of them. This one is lighter. Well, it's a soft platform, and you can go under it. And what do you know? A treasure. So you're gonna have to be, for this particular castle area, a little more observant. These capsule J2s are whipping my a-hole right now. Oh my gosh, if I die, I died. Yes, I did reset, or rewind. I don't know, I should never have to have done that, but who cares, man? I just want to get out of this area. No, not really, because this isn't nearly as bad as the Great Castle, that's what I'm going to call it. If you hit the bomb on the bottom thing right there, you'll actually screw yourself out of getting this treasure, because it'll just fall through when you hit the other bomb blocks. So be sure you don't do that. Now, there is something you can do. I don't... Oh, okay. Now I get it. If you hit that, you can actually let the fire burn through the rope that's supposed to go through there. And it'll stream itself all the way to the last part, I think. Yeah, it will. I probably didn't make sense, but you probably saw what I just did, so just watch the video. Another important thing about this area is any place that you see colored stars, you can walk through it. This part has colored stars, well, I can walk through to this door. It's a very weird concept, but you'll get onto it eventually, I'm pretty sure. This one isn't that hard to get. Grab me a scale. No, now that I think about it, I wonder how they came up with all the names for all the different treasures. I get most of them are different video game references, but how'd they come up with the other ones? It's like, I don't really get it. They must have been like really creative, or most of them are references to other games that I don't know. I don't know. They're just really creative with the different treasures in this, and I like that. And thank God, a maximum tomato. I'm thinking there might be a treasure in this room too, so I'm gonna destroy all the blocks. Come on, Kirby. Don't want to bore the audience. Do what you can. I don't think there's a treasure in here, though. I could be wrong. Yeah, I wasted all that time for no reason. Regardless, that's still pretty good, because I was about to die. And I had to use a rewind in this game, and that sucks. But this area isn't nearly as hard as the castle, so the castle just did me in. And I'm just ready to be done with the Great Offensive game. The Great Cave Offensive isn't actually that bad. Like, you shouldn't have that much trouble with it like I did. You can actually jump off your partners. If you press up in the jump button, you can use your partner to get like a little boost. And that's how you break that block up there if you don't have another power that allows you to like shoot upwards or anything like that. But yeah, we're coming to a close on the Great Cave Offensive. How about that? No, not the sleep ability. Oh yeah, speaking of the sleep ability, there was actually a treasure that I did miss in the last part, and I'm gonna include it in the beginning of this episode. So hopefully it'll be there and you can see where it is. If you don't know where it is, it's actually wait, how do I explain this? When you go to the right side of the castle, there's like a place it's not hard to miss at all, and I got a life, and I'm failing at this puzzle, so I'm gonna start it over, trying to explain where that treasure is. Because when I recorded myself getting it, I didn't actually show where it was. I just showed the room it was in and everything. But it's to the left side of the castle, and it's pretty easy to find. I don't know how I missed it, but it's there. No. I'm running out of things to say, because there's not a lot to say. Most of the puzzles in this are actually pretty self-explanatory, if I say so myself. They don't really take a lot of explaining, or at least they shouldn't. The only thing you should really know about this room is that you can go to where all the stars are, and the stars leave a trail where you should go. I have a feeling I missed something, so I'm actually going to do a little bit of backtracking. Break all these blocks just to see if anything's in here. And there's nothing. Wasting my time again. But those rooms are very helpful. They didn't give me any of those in the castle. Why, HAL Labs? Why? Why must you make me suffer? Like, that would have been very helpful. But of course not. Of course I'm not going to get the easy side of things. But this is a Kirby game. What are you talking about? It's supposed to be easy. Just like Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Nah, Kirby's Return to Dreamland wasn't that easy, and I don't get why a lot of people had hate towards that game. Because I thought it was a great game. Like, it was easy compared to this game. This game isn't hard, but it's challenging to say the least. Just like right now, how I'm failing at this puzzle. But I like Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I thought it was a fun game. Wait. Okay, so we're actually getting the treasures in order. I missed one, though. Jeez, I wonder where that is. Am I gonna have to show where that is, too? Just like I did with that other treasure? Jeez, man. That actually might be in this room. Like, there could have been something I missed. That's why I'm sort of going back and seeing what I missed, or if I missed anything. I did actually go in there. Okay. Wonder if I should cut out this backtrack. Okay, guys, and we're back, and I did actually miss a room. So I'm gonna go in and do it now. It's actually really close to the entrance. I don't know why I didn't go in here. Get off the wheelie. Get off the wheelie. But yeah, I didn't go in this room. So this is probably the one that I missed. If you hit the right switch. What? Did I just go through the door instead of getting the treasure? That's bogus. Get off a wheelie, Kirby. Don't press any wrong buttons. I want to get off wheelie. There we go. Wow, that was a fail. But yeah, we get the Kong barrel. So let's see if that's... Okay, now everything's filled and ready to go. So I think that's all the doors in this area. I think. It should be. I'm pretty sure it is, so I'm gonna continue. If it's not, then I'm gonna cry like a baby at the end of this. Because I actually wanted to 100% to be a cave sensor. But I'm pretty sure it's the last door. So let's head on out of here. We've spent enough time in this gruesome place. Boom! Let's head to the middle area. Ah, this room. If I am correct, yes, you can actually cut things down with your feathers. And that life would have been very useful. I've actually gotten 3 since I've been to this place. Like, this place isn't anything compared to what they threw at us in the castle. And I actually still can't believe this, because this is the final area of the Great Cave Offensive. You figured they would have thrown stuff at you like that beforehand, but no, they just do that in the second to last place. I can't remember if there's any... Yeah, I already got that treasure. If you hit that, the thing will come down and not allow you to get the treasure. So I actually did the right thing when I hit the rope at the beginning of the thing. But I don't think there's any more treasures in this room, if I'm correct. And I am. I guess so. A major amount of lag and flying, but who cares? Who cares? And this room is actually really annoying. you'll go down all the soft platforms and there'll be springs. And every time you hit a spring, it'll launch you back up. It's so far. And you have to be really careful about hitting the springs in this area because it'll just keep launching you and it gets annoying. Like there's one right below here and it'll launch you all the way back up here. You have to be really sly and come in here. And there's a treasure. One of the best treasures in the game. You got the Triforce! Gosh, my voice cracked when I did that. But I'm not doing this area just yet. Because this is actually the boss area, so I'll come back here. We still haven't done one of the rooms there. So that's pretty much this area. The next area isn't that hard either. Or not the next area, but the next door to where we're supposed to find some more treasures. It's not that bad. Like, I actually like this area. It's just like, it's almost sort of like a sky palace sort of thing. Like, I don't know, I really like the theme to it. It's really relaxing compared to that, you know, get the treasures now intensity. I don't want to seem like I'm complaining the whole episode, because the Great Cave Offensive is pretty great. And it's the longest of the Kirby sub-games. So, I don't know. And it adds a lot of replayability to the game, because you just want to find all those treasures that you missed. Because I know I sure went through it and tried to find all of them, or it started over from the beginning. I think you actually do want a wheelie for this part, so that's what I'm gonna get. Yeah, I think that's the last treasure we're gonna be getting before we head on to the boss in this area. So this went by pretty quick. There's gonna be a little bit of editing because I went back and did some backchecking to see if I missed anything. Oh yeah, now we got a Bugsy on our team. How do you like that? And the raccoon doll. I don't know if that's a reference to Super Mario Bros. 3 with the Tanuki thing. Oh, we missed two treasures somewhere. But I don't know if that's a reference to Tanuki Mario, or if that's just a random raccoon doll. But nevertheless, we're gonna have to continue. I have to find out what two treasures I missed. Oh, I didn't miss anything. There's treasures in this segment too. Oh god, I almost died. I have to remember there's nothing in these. There's not going to be a treasure that we're going to be getting for it at least sometime. Oh, don't be tempted to go down every place. Or maybe you should, because you'll find a whole bunch of life like that. See, now they're just conveniently putting stuff down in these places. So when I actually need it, like, I was literally struggling in that castle. So that would have been really helpful. Okay, there's one more. One more treasure. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's in this room. Oh, yes, it is. It's another one of these puzzles. Oh, I just killed him. But if you remember, at the beginning of the game, we actually used one of these guys to hit a switch. Like, if you use the crash ability, it somehow activates switches. Same with this puzzle. Use it to get inside, and there's a treasure, the last treasure of the game. We actually 100%ed all of this. I am surprised. Our whole inventory is full. Screw me and my 100%ing self. Jeez, put myself through all that trouble. that I will actually be cutting to the boss door because I don't want you to have to watch any more of this or me doing any backtracking, so I'll see you at the boss door. And we're back at the boss door, so let's get this over with. Oh, I already have the ice ability equipped, but I think I'm gonna go with bomb. Just because. Where's the boss? Whoa, what the heck? This is Wham Bam Rock, one of the derpiest looking bosses in the world. And if some of the attacks he's doing is familiar, it's because I think this is the boss that Master Hand was inspired after, or that inspired Master Hand. I don't know what I'm saying right now. But most of the attacks that he's doing, you will probably have seen Master Hand do in some sort of way or fashion. Such as that one. See, that's Crazy Hand's bomb drop thing. You know, a lot of the stuff is vaguely familiar. You won't see it right off the bat, but I died. Which is expected, but I have 4 lives left now, so yay! Can just easily do that over. But you probably expected me to die, right? Right? Because this is the worst run of Kirby Superstar you've ever seen in your life. Quite possibly. Maybe. Now this has been a pretty, like, fail-worthy run, I must say. Like, I never failed this much at the game before. And most of the annoying parts of this game intensify when you LP the game, because it's just so horrible. So dang horrible. But this boss is actually really isn't that easy. Like, seriously, you have to do like a lot of dodging, especially with the bomb ability, because you actually have to hit them in some sort of way or fashion while dodging at the same time. It just kind of gets nerve-wracking after a while. If you can get multiple hits in on them, you don't have that much trouble. Or at least with the bomb rallies. Because most of the abilities that they give you to fight this guy, you have to have like close range. So that's pretty much all there is to it. I'm probably gonna kill the next hit. And there we go. Yes, you're gone. And we leave with our 99999G. Like a G. In the final minecart section, let's head out of this place. Woo! Enjoy it while you can, Kirby. Okay, we head up and up. Boom. And an elevator takes us up. This is actually going to take us to the beginning of the Great Cave Offensive, or at least where we started. So it's almost like one huge circle that we just went in. So you'll probably recognize this part. And we take the warp star out of the hole. Boom! Now, I have no idea why Kirby took a warp star out of there, but is floating across the big plains. But regardless, we 100%ed the Great Cave Offensive. As nerve-wracking as this was, we did it. And I have been dreading doing this throughout the whole Let's Play, actually. I was dreading doing the Great Cave Offensive. And by watching these videos, you can see why. Because I'm horrible at it. But regardless, we still got everything that we were supposed to get. And it was good. And I don't know. I think I did horrible at it. I don't know about any of you. Especially that castle thing and that one video before this one was just horrible. This video probably is going to be as long as that one because I have a lot of editing to do because I did some backtracking. Sorta, kinda, just to see where some treasures were, but we got them all, and that's what counts. Not the performance, the the 100%ing thing, right? Probably not. But none of the other sub games will take this long. Like, this took me 5 videos to do. The only other sub game I know that'll take more than one part to do is the last one. And we're not quite there yet. We still have 2 more to go. So we don't have that much of this game left, actually. The Great Cave Offensive is sort of where I consider the middle of the game to be. So Kirby's just floating along. Where is he carrying the treasures, though? Like, he just went out bare, naked Kirby and no treasures on him or anything. You should be hauling a bunch of chests around right now. I've ran out of stuff to say. I'm just happy we're done, because I can actually have fun with this game again. Jeez. I don't know, it was just nerve-wracking, and there are 60 treasures in all. Jesus. But the worst is over. And congratulations, you got all the treasures in the Great Cave Offensive. And we don't actually unlock anything. Sadness. But in the next episode of Kirby Superstar, we will finally be moving on to a new sub-game, The Revenge of Meta Knight. So menacing. So powerful. But this has been Quante95, and I will see you in the next video.